Hey guys, Busstock Garage here. Before we start this video, I'm just going to tell you what we've done the last 2 days. And it's been a busy one. Well, my dad showed up with Tator. We got it all unloaded off the trailer. I had to drill holes, make bars to be able to use the jacks to pick the cab up and down. Well, I didn't make them. We just left them length. I didn't cut them off. I just had to drill holes so they didn't fall off. But, besides the point. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek before the video. Guys, this will be a long one. Me and my dad busted our ass to get this far this weekend. He wasn't really a whole lot in the video because he also had to clean up a property while he was up here because he's a junk man. In this video, we get it unloaded, get the floor cut out, we get some more stuff cut. It's exciting, so stay tuned.
I gotta make an escape route, so fuck this.
I don't see.
Way to run.
I don't know where it could go. I really don't see how it could go anywhere else. My wheels break. And if they break, the black of the cab just won't hit the ground.
Yep.
I hope the windows don't break.
Hey, shh. I can't find the window.
No, that's just it. Don't break the window.
Alright guys, we're going to scrub this cab up real good before we pull it in. Kind of hard to see, guys, but man, we got some green popping here. It's hard to see this side a little bit because it's dark, but the green is coming out. All right, guys. Well, I didn't show you me taking it off the metal stands we had out here. All I did was lower it down, put a pallet jack under the cab, and roll it in here. But we got it setting about where I want it, as you can see, because I want to use the 57 dash. You can see over there on the 05, just about estimate where it's going to be with the wheel center of the fender. Now I know this is on the ground, but with this wheel being center of that fender is crucial. So now we got to figure out where it's going to set here, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to have to cut clear up here to here, because we can't mess with none of this, because this is for the hood where it shuts down the stoppers. But I think this is going to set just above that line, and then our 57 dash will cover all this. We are going to have to cut this cowl off. We'll have to go through and drill all the pop rivets, peel this back, get rid of this whole thing. Kind of want to anyway. I could leave it, it don't have to be there, or I don't need to remove it, but it covers the whole top of the engine. So let's just go ahead and get rid of it, so we have some more space and it don't look weird. But and then after a few brewskis, we got some lines here. These are our hood hinges, so we're gonna have to cut down and around them. We need to keep the hood hinges off this firewall, and there's a big brace that went across here and it rotted. You can just see it's rotted out. So we'll come up to here and just cut around this rust line before I cut to this line. I don't want to cut all the way up here if I don't have to. But we found center, so I need to go from center of this to here. We got to have 31 inches down here, 31 and a half, 31 and a half here from center, so we know where to cut here. But you can see all of our marks. Then the floor come out. But man, the scrub job came out good. As you can see, a lot of the green came out. A lot of the green. Now I just scrubbed it with some purple power. It could really use some scrub and a buff job, but man, I think this thing's gonna look killer. And then as you can see, I know this is on the ground, but the back of the cab, we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of this section here. But we're gonna leave part of the floor of the 57 in it until we get it setting down over there. So I'm gonna cut right here on this rib, that side all the way down. I want to leave this section in here for now and see how it's going to set down on top of that floor. But and once, damn, I just walked right into that door. Once the 05 is setting down on the ground, the floor and everything will be about 3 inches lower, calculated about 3 inches lower. So this floor and that floor should almost be set in the same height. Now the back of the 05 is really high. This cab's actually setting level. I leveled it, but even with the lowering shackles, that 05 is, the back is high, but there's no weight on it either. But so what I'm getting at is, by the time the 05 is down flat level, we're only going to have maybe a foot clearance. Maybe a foot. As you can see right here, that's the bumper bracket cutout for the 57. So by the time all this weight's on the suspension, it's going to come down a little bit more, but not much. But you're going to see it's going to be pretty low on this truck already. So I want to get the body dropped down as low as I can without compromising headroom and without doing a bunch of serious suspension work to the 05 to make it look lower. I want to go low, but not real low. This ain't gonna be no race truck or nothing. This is gonna be a cruiser, just a cruiser. So, but yeah, that's what we got so far. And guys, I'm getting ready to rip all this stuff back out, and I get this cab set back up on my metal stands right in the middle of the garage, which I don't have much room, so I might have to take my pull sign down. Get the cab in the center on stands, and I won't be able to roll the chassis in and out from underneath the 57 cab, so I'm not moving the cab, moving the cab, moving the cab, moving the cab. Alright guys, my camera quit for some reason, but we got the jacks all set up and rebar one. What in the world? Oh man. I hope you guys got kids and enjoy stuff like this. What a goober. But I got the jacks all set up. Uh-oh, he's coming back. Please be careful. But anyway, back to Tator here. We got the distance here measured and here measured, so we're out. The jacks are out pretty far where we need them to be. So now we're going to start going up with it. So I'm just going to slowly go up. We're going to go up as far as we can and see if we can clear the frame and then bring it back down if we have to. For some reason my camera's not working right, so I ain't going to be able to record me just raising this up and down. All you put a socket here, run it here, and it just lifts it. I have to go back and forth because I'm by myself, except for the kids, and they're kind of weird right now. guys, we're gonna try to get this drop of this floor one-handed so you guys can see. There's that part of it. We got one little section right here. I think she'll fall. If I can do it one-handed. The gap closed on me. Man, it'd help to have about 4 hands. All right. Let's see what happens. All else fails, you grab a power bar. Ready? Oh, Margaret. Ready? One. Two. I'm gonna show them what's out. Oh, that's a squirrel movement. Oh, I mean, that's a squirrel, but you're doing a squirrel movement. We're behind here. We'll show them.
We're getting Mater ready. Tater.
It's Tator now, not Mater. Floor is out. We left this back little section just in case. Give us some more so stuff ain't collapsing. Now, once I delete some stuff on my phone because I'm running out of time for recording room, get this out, get the metal off that. We're gonna slide the frame under, and that's all we're doing for this episode, guys. What do you think, Parker? Old Tator's getting there, ain't he? Now all we gotta do, Parker, is get that right up by the steering wheel. We're gonna have to trim some more here. I done measured, pre-measured. We gotta cut some more of this out right here. And I think we're gonna have to cut all that out for it to set right down on the 2005. And we're gonna be able to use heater and AC. As far as I can tell, we're gonna be able to still use all that with the 57 dash. And you can see all that stuff that's in there. Yeah, old school heater box. I might keep that, gut it, and mount my Bluetooth speaker to it and put a speaker in it. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? We'll put it behind the seat. Alright guys, we still got a lot more to do, but I wanted to see how much farther forward we gotta go. As you can see, we gotta go farther forward. So what I marked on the cow, where the cab was sitting beside, is actually where we need to be. We need to go forward about 3 or 4 inches. In the room, we're gonna get rid of the old radio, the knobs, the old steering column mount. Take the cardboard glove box out and start cutting that inner stuff out and get rid of all these wires. And we're gonna go ahead and knock the steering column out for now, so it's out of the way. That bar is kind of setting on a little bit, but we got it unbolted. But that's what we got so far. And the back is going to be pretty well perfect. because the 57's gonna line up on the 05 where all the rust was that I can cut out. So, and my plan with it is keep like the corner structure like from here back, because none of this is rotted, and then keeping this brace here, cut it out of the old floor, same as that side. And we'll cut the center section out, and when we come down, we'll cut the 05 floor to where the 05 floor comes up, and then we'll attach them with a panel. We'll build our own panel once it gets to that point. We're not to that point yet, as you can tell. But now we gotta cut, let's see, we gotta cut here, down, over, get rid of all this, cut right there all the way through, get rid of this whole filler panel, and get it off the top of the motor so we can actually work on it when we need to. But now, I keep hearing something. I just don't know what it is, just like a little peck. I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, trash in the camera. Still got it there, but I just keep hearing a peck. Kind of sounds like it's coming from the fridge. Shit. Damn, Brewski just jumped out of the fridge in my hand. Imagine that. See you guys later.